Brianna, Jenny, thanks so much for being our guests here on the Zaft Lending Report.
We are very excited to be here.
One question, I know we've talked about this a number of times, that you two get phone calls from lenders all the time asking for your business. You're one of the top real estate groups here in this area. Why do you continually hang up on them, I hope, and continue to use Pete?
I do get a lot of calls, asking to sit down, meet for coffee, which I appreciate the hustle. I truly do. But the minute I tell these lenders, hey, we are very committed to Pete Zaft, they shut down immediately. They're like,
they know
who the boss is. And at that point, they really don't try or they'll try to say, hey, if you have an issue, you need something, like, please let us know. And of course, I want to be kind and respectful. And like I said, I appreciate the hustle. But the minute I mention Pete Zaft, they know they cannot compete with him.
So as you know, this is my 18th year recommending clients to Pete, and he earned my business because I 100% trust what he can do for my clients. So there's not a doubt in my mind that when he says he's going to do something, he gets it done. And he not only gets it done, but he gets it the best way possible for our clients.
We have a high sense of urgency. I mean, I think that is why we are good at what we do. And to have somebody that matches that and probably has a higher sense of urgency,
which is almost impossible.
Impossible, is incredible to have Pete. And so we want to provide the best service. And it frustrates me when anybody, if that's an inspector, contractor, lets my clients down. So we have really built this team where we have the best, and Pete is truly the best, where I know there is no other lender that can do what he does, and the service that he offers is
consistently.
Right.
Yeah, which is hard to do. I mean, that's honestly, that's skill. Yeah. So, nobody can do that.
Well, we all know that's his passion, and that's just how he works. Part of that service that he does has to do with appraisals. Those are a big part of the transaction, and Pete's appraisal panel. So how has his panel helped you guys throughout the years?
So even as a listing agent, I'm constantly trying to get Pete over to work with the buyers that I'm not even representing, but I'm representing the sellers. And I use a script about his appraisers all the time. And I just let them know, listen, he works with dedicated appraisers. They work, for him for a long time. And we trust the fact that they're experienced and they know how to get the job done appropriately because they know the locations, they know the areas, they're very detail oriented. They aren't coming from Clarksville or different secondary markets who aren't familiar with like neighborhood pockets in East Nashville or parts of 12 South that could be street by street, block by block. Mm-hmm. And so they're very in tune with the market, which we really appreciate.
Pete is the best in the business, but not only is he the best, his appraisal panel is the best. So we're going to be super smooth throughout the entire process.
And they have a quick turnaround. I mean, that's the thing that a lot of appraisers will get the order. They'll wait till the very last minute, take up the full 7 to 10 days whenever the order's due back. And with Pete's appraisers, they're going to get out there quickly. They're making his clients a priority. And so you feel confident that you're not waiting to the last minute to get that big piece of the puzzle back.
They basically have the same sense of urgency that Pete does that you do, to make it a seamless transaction.
Well, everybody on Pete's team has that, which is what I think sets him apart from anybody else, is that you have his underwriters, his processors, his closers. Yeah. They work so seamlessly together, which also in turn then makes us look like rock stars, which I think we're all in that together to make this a win-win and just a phenomenal experience for the client.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brianna and Jenny, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to be here with us on the Zaft Lending Report.
Loved it. Thank you.
We love you guys.